And that's what I need to do. Just slowly increase the time.
But meeting a shark is not what I expected here. Luckily, this is a sandbar shark, one of the least aggressive species around here. But he's a reminder that there could be others around, so it's time to get out of the water fast. But I'm not giving up. In any survival situation, you've just got to keep on trying. And if that doesn't work, then come up with a new plan. I'm going to try a traditional technique that's used by Pacific Islanders. I'm looking for a plant that can be used to poison fish. The tuber plant is common throughout the Pacific. It has distinctive oval leaves and is found near coastlines. The poison is in the roots. You want to use only fresh, small roots, as they are the most toxic.
Fish often get trapped in little rock pools like this at low tide, and what I'm doing here is just crushing up this tuber root to get the oils out of it. And this is so cool, this. What you do, really mush it, and then just shake all of this into this water.
Within minutes, any fish caught by this should float to the surface. The plant and root system contains rotenone, a natural toxin used for centuries by indigenous people for harvesting fish. And the poison has no effect on human beings, so the fish are safe to eat.
Cool, well that's 8, and that's dinner. Now I've actually caught these fish, I need to cook them. And what I'm going to do is bake them in what's called an emu, and that's a traditional Hawaiian rock oven. And this is something I've always wanted to do, but I've just never normally had the time to spend to do it properly. And what you do, first of all, just dig a pit like this. So I'm going to use my giant nose tweezers that I made earlier, which are quite cool. And I can just pick some of these rocks up, place them in here, and these are now really hot. And it's these that are going to slow bake the fish once I've wrapped them up. And these rocks will stay hot for hours and hours and hours, and sand is a really good insulator. The way I'm going to do these fish is to wrap them in these tea tree leaves. And these tea tree leaves are really important actually to Polynesian people. They're known for their medicinal qualities, anti-aging, always good. But more importantly, they're going to make it taste nice and keep all the moisture. And this is going to be the very center of what's really the ultimate steamer. And what I'm going to do then is tie one end together. And that's ready to go into the oven. And what I do is use some of these leaves here just to line the bottom of the oven. Put the bundle in there, more leaves on the top, and then basically leave it. And this, in about an hour, should be ready. I can't wait.
While that's cooking, I'm going to extract some oil from coconut flesh that will protect me against the sun and salt water.
And what I'm going to try and do is then crush it and get the oil out of it. I'm never going to get it looking as smooth as like sun cream, but I just want to crush it enough so the oil seeps out of it. And it's this oil that I'm going to use just to protect me against all the salt water, chafing and the sun. And then all I need to do is get a little bit of it, rub it in my hands, and then rub it onto my skin like this. And you see the oil coming off, and that's going to give me good protection.
My fish should now be cooked.
There we are, and I can see just the little fish eyes have popped out. I don't know if you can I'll pull one of them out. The fish eyes have popped out, and that's a sign that they're ready. But these you can just eat whole. And this is gonna be good. Wow.
I could stay here indefinitely. I have shelter, food, and something to drink. But I want to try something I've always wanted to do. Build a seagoing raft.
This has been washed up into this cove during the night. And this is really good news to me. And this is a banana tree. And these are absolutely amazing because if you look at this, the whole tree is just strands of fibre. Look at this, nothing else apart from these strands. And this really opens up the possibility of me building a half-decent raft or boat. Got bamboo in the jungle, and I've got all the rope and cordage that I could ever need. And this might well be my ticket out of here.
Bamboo has been chosen by seafarers for thousands of years for its strength and buoyancy. There are air pockets in between the section joints of the plant, and even tiny air chambers in the wood itself.
To fell one of these bamboos, I'm going to need to build a fire under the base of it, just because there's no way I'd be able to hack through this. With my knife alone, it would take me forever. But before I do that, I've got to pierce one of these chambers, just because these bamboos are in sealed compartments full of air. And if I didn't do that, when I started the fire, the air would heat up and it could explode out. So I need to try and get the point of my knife, or bit of my knife, just through it to release that pressure. This stuff is just so tough. But I think, yeah, I can see I'm just through the outer bit, and that should have released the pressure. So now to build the fire, and I've carried an ember from my campfire just in this coconut husk, and check, it's still going. Yeah, okay, that's still alight, and I can use just any of this dead stuff here. Almost died on me then. I thought I can't face walking half a mile all the way back through that jungle to get another ember. Awesome!
All you need for a basic raft is 6 poles and some banana fibre.
Whilst I was getting the bamboos, I've been leaving this banana fibre to dry. It's going to be perfect, I think. And I'm getting a bit of a like boat building yard slowly going here now. So that's the rope drying, and this is the beginning of this raft. And what I've got to do now is just lash all this stuff together. And I reckon within 2 or 3 hours I can have a really good, just simple raft structure tied together with these banana fibres. Okay, let's see if it will take my weight. These 6 bamboos. Well, not very well, is the answer. And I kind of thought, 6 of these would give much more buoyancy than just this. Because at the moment, I'm about 6 inches under, and I'm going to need to be out of the water before I set sail.